Welcome. I'm Father Kevin, and this is Alert to Good News. Here's a video reflection on the Gospel for the 32nd Sunday in Ordinary Time. To our military men and women, Happy Veterans Day. That was yesterday. In the Gospel, Jesus tells a story about us preparing to meet God in the mystery of death. The oil is our good works. The absence of oil, the lack of good works. And so seize every opportunity to do good now. Life is short. Don't let time run out. Be prepared is an everyday Christian motto. So the question is, are we ready to meet God today? And if not today, when? We know that there are some things we can do to delay death. We can exercise and eat the right foods. We can stop smoking and so on. But there's a basic truth. There's an appointed time for everything. A time to be born and a time to die. As people of faith, we know that God who gave us life will transform our earthly self in death into a new glorious heavenly self. What that is, we really don't know. But we shall be like God and see God face to face. The question is, what do we have to do today to be ready? New medical technologies are able to lengthen our years. But the underlying question is, will life be worth living? To many of us, increased lifespan is of little value unless we can live a life of quality. A surgeon, Atul Gawande, wrote a bestseller titled Being Mortal. It's a narrative about the care and treatment of the elderly and the dying. The surgeon questions whether employing technologies at the expense of a quality life is the right thing to do. The question becomes when to let go of our lives, when to stop treatments that likely don't work. Gawande asks, why submit the dying to a full panoply of procedures only to see them merely exist in institutions and lose their independence? After all, birth and death are both integral to life. The surgeon finds most people appreciate being involved in living and dying as well as possible. God has created us for one purpose, to live in a relationship with the triune God forever. And we heard St. Augustine's quote centuries ago in his autobiographical confessions. God, you have made us for yourself, and our hearts are restless until they rest in you. Yes, no matter who we are and what we do, that's our purpose. That's what makes life worth living. Many people try to find meaning in money, power, pleasure, and fame, but all these pursuits turn up empty-handed. For St. Paul, a life worth living is knowing Jesus Christ, in whom are hidden all the treasures of wisdom. Paul's desire was for Christ to be magnified in his body, whether by life or death. Think of that phrase. To be magnified. Paul wanted Christ to be magnified in his body, whether by life or by death. Though Paul longed to be with Jesus Christ. He also wanted to stay alive because that meant fruitful labor. Paul seized every opportunity to spread the gospel, the good news that Jesus Christ is alive. And because he lives, we live. And so too should we. We are called to be missionary disciples of Jesus, to make our lives worth living, especially by living the gospel with courage. Yes, many times the first question we have to ask ourselves is, what is the right thing to do? And just do it. Then our lamps will be filled with the oil of good works, so that God will welcome us in the mystery of our own death into his heavenly banquet forever. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May you always be alert to good news, and have a blessed day.
Thank you for watching this video. You can see more videos here or simply subscribe by hitting the button below.